Number one, I was working strictly, solely with FTX US. That is not the company currently involved in liquidation proceedings. That's FTX.com. I have nothing to do with that company. I've never worked with them. I've never spoken to them. FTX US was the only company I work with, and they're 100% operational. You can buy, you can sell crypto, you can pull your money out, you can put your money in. Nothing is going on with FTX US. It's 100% absolutely fine. Number one, I was working strictly, solely with FTX US. That is not the company currently involved in liquidation proceedings. That's FTX.com. I have nothing to do with that company. I've never worked with them. I've never spoken to them. FTX US was the only company I work with, and they're 100% operational. You can buy, you can sell crypto, you can pull your money out, you can put your money in. Nothing is going on with FTX US. It's 100% absolutely fine. So we got these scammers out here, the new breed of scammers trying to push shitcoins. I get 15 DMs per day suggesting me money to promote shitcoins, and I'm sure other YouTubers get the same offers, and I'm sure certain YouTubers do take up on these offers because it's a lot of money. And yet there's nothing, no word from the SEC, no word from the FCC, no word from NEC. At this point I would just give it the FCC. Somebody do something about it. This can't be. I mean, we have this wild west jungle where these coins only exist because other people promote them. If they take away the promotion from these coins, they're worthless. The only reason they're worth something is because the hype these YouTubers and social media influencers, fucking hate these guys, create. It is what it is. Put some prison terms. Put some people in prison. People who do that.
You got that, folks? You heard that? Tom the Scam Nash wants some prison terms. How about some prison terms for Tom Nash? Piece of shit fraud. One of the biggest frauds on ScamTube.
Go and find somebody who's ever worked in the financial industry, an analyst, somebody who worked in the trading floor, anybody with actual trading or investing experience, anybody from Wall Street that you can get a hold of, and ask them, how do you know that somebody's a clown, a buffoon, and is a fake? If they mention PE, this is exactly what it is. If somebody mentions to you PE, that means they've never worked a day in their life on Wall Street or in any sort of investment capacity, because nobody is using PEs in the industry, literally nobody. And if you hear somebody talk about PEs, that's like an immediate kind of giveaway. You know that they're just, bullshitting. They're not from the industry. It's an irrelevant metric, and you can ask any investment professional, they'll tell you that. The only people who talk about PEs are little boys on the internet who pretend to be value investors. That's how you know they're fucking fake. Simple as that. Just check me on this. The only metric that people in the industry actually use as far as multiples is price to sales. Nobody uses PE. Trust me. It's just nonsense. Like in Russian we say, brед, pиздец.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Nash, you should go back to Russia, where, very corrupt country. You might be able to work as an analyst there because you're dealing with the bogus stock market. Now, let me just go ahead and be clear about this. Mr. Nash, you mentioned that all you got to do is find somebody that's worked on Wall Street as an experienced investor, a trader, an analyst. First of all, traders, the more you open your mouth, the more it's obvious that you are never an analyst, okay? That's obvious to me. Traders don't really care about any of that stuff. Oh, they're the last people that are going to look at anything in terms of fundamentals. Okay. The second thing is that, let me explain to you who I am, in case you haven't figured it out by now. The name is Mike Stathis, and I run a research firm AVA Investment Analytics. Now, I hope this gets to you because I want to hear what you have to say. Oh, well, he's a nobody. I worked at UBS. I worked at Bear Stearns. I've worked in venture capital, merchant banking. I've advised multi-billion-dollar hedge funds, venture funds, endowments, corporate treasury departments, mutual funds. So I'm not even going to talk about my tracker because I'd be here too long. I'm the top guy that predicted the financial crisis in detail, in depth, and I wrote about it in 2 books. I'm the only person in the world that not only wrote in a book, showed people, actually instructed them how to short the subprimes and the banks and home builders, but I'm also the only person in the world that predicted that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac would go bankrupt and be bailed out by taxpayers. I predicted that in a book. Okay, in 2006. Okay, and since that time, my track record has remained pretty remarkable. So I am a world-class analyst. I cover many things. And let me just tell you one thing right now. You don't know what you're talking about. You are an absolute clown. PE ratios are exceedingly important. And for you to not understand that tells me that you have never been an analyst working on Wall Street. Absolutely not. Now, I'm going to educate all you kids out there who might have fallen for this con artist so that you're going to at least learn something. Here's the deal. Okay?
And, you know, the unfortunate thing is that I'm speaking to idiots. 99% of the people watch ScamTube are stupid. You're fucking stupid. And so I'm kind of more like documenting history more than anything else, you see, because I'm not going to get through to these stupid idiots. They're too fucking stupid. They're too lazy, they're too stupid, and they're too greedy, you see. But I'm speaking the truth. I'm speaking the facts. Just a little reminder here. Tom Nash has pumped so many dozens upon dozens of trash penny stocks. And let me just remind everyone what this guy does. He does what many of these people do on ScamTube. They pump the latest, hottest stocks. That's what they do. Because it's clickbait. They get involved with all the bullshit and the idiots. And all you fucking losers out there listening to these YouTube fraudsters, and they're all fraudsters on YouTube. They're talking about stocks on YouTube. They're frauds. Write it the fuck down. Guaranteed. Look into who I am. Well, you don't sound professional. Because I don't fucking need to. I write the rules. I'm the big swinging fucking dick. You got it? When you write the fucking rules, you can do anything you fucking want. You know why? Because nothing can ruin your credibility. You got it? I can walk around the street naked. Doesn't matter. I'm still the big swinging dick. I'm still the top dog. I'm the best analyst in the world. You got it? I don't have to sound politically correct. I don't want you to like me. I don't like him. He yells. He uses cuss words. Yeah, because I don't want to con you. I don't want to play like Meet Kevin. Hello, everyone. I love you all. How are you doing today? Oh, you got it, folks. So I want you guys to do a few things here. And number one, save all these videos. You better start uploading backup channels right now. Number two, sign up for Tom Nash's Patreon. Get evidence on him. You can leave after or before 1 month. I think you get a refund. I don't know how Patreon's a fucking scam, by the way. It empowers these fraudsters. Coursera, Udemy, all these course companies, they empower scammers. They're part of the problem, folks. It's like the media. You got to understand that. There's two sides to this. There's the media platform that promotes fraudsters. It's not just the fraudsters. It's also the media platform that promotes them. There's also these platforms that promote these courses that empower these scammers. There's Patreon that empowers these scammers. These guys are the devil. They're all the fucking devil. I want you to go join this fraudster's Patreon. You'll see he's making $1.5 million a year just from Patreon alone before fees. Okay? Swindling people, defrauding people. You can join, and I think before 30 days you can cancel. Just keep doing that back and forth. Download stuff, save the stuff, archive it. I want somebody out there, you got to build a website. Build a website, post Tom Nash's shit. You got to keep a record. You got to keep a record. You want a lawsuit? You got to keep a record. Somebody else post a site, make a site for all these fraudsters to post all their shit, take their videos, go on a hosting platform, and post it. Okay, you can't use YouTube to post their shit because they can block the embedding. Okay, you got to have your own hosting platform. Someone out there, listen, if you can't spend $100 a year, 120 bucks, 150 bucks a year to help society, then you're fucking garbage. Okay, that's all it's going to take you. Okay, you get a cheap ass little WordPress website, a cheap ass hosting company, and get a video hosting company. That's all. Okay, that's it. And post everything and allow people to submit bullshit. That's how you build a case on these fraudsters. When they get enough calls from the complaints to the FTC, they'll sue them. If you don't get enough complaints, they won't sue them. See, this is the problem with con artists, is that if they continue the con, they keep conning people. People don't realize they've been victims, so they won't call in a complaint. You see, that's how these con artists, they keep the con going.
So we got these scammers out here, the new breed of scammers, and yet there's nothing, no word from the SEC, no word from the FTC, no word from NEC. At this point, I would just give it the FCC. Somebody do something about it. This can't be. I mean, we have this wild, wild west jungle, these YouTubers and social media influencers. Fucking hate these guys. Put some prison terms. Put some people in prison. People who do that, put them in prison for a few years. Put people in prison. Where's the SEC? Put some charges on these motherfuckers.
terms of getting back as an investor, if it's coming down to here, almost irrespective of what's going on, I have to believe, if I have to make a call in advance, and of course I can change depending on what happens, but I have to believe this is where you want to start doing that 18, 17, around there. Their earnings report is a complete game changer, at least for quite a while. Bottom line, NVIDIA now is going to enter the realm of Tesla, Apple, and all these other big, I mean, listen, NVIDIA can come down to 150, come down to $100. If you don't think it's possible, then you don't understand how the market works. I mean, listen, NVIDIA can come down to 150, come down to $100. If you don't think it's possible, then you don't understand how the market works.